On the night of November 10th, 1868, the people of Poverty Bay, New Zealand, awoke to screams, fire, and bloodshed. By sunrise, more than 50 men, women, and children lay dead. Their homes burned. Their lives ended in one of the darkest massacres in New Zealand's history. This is the haunting story of the Poverty Bay Massacre, and the man behind it, Te Kooti. Before we begin this chilling history, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It really helps us share these forgotten stories with more people like you. The mid-19th century was a time of violent conflict in New Zealand. The New Zealand Wars raged as British colonial forces and settlers pushed inland, seizing Maori land. Many Maori resisted. Among them was Te Kooti Arikirangi Te Turuki, a brilliant but controversial figure. Te Kooti had once been accused of working with enemy forces, and without trial, was exiled to the Chatham Islands in 1866. For 2 years he endured exile, but in 1868 he staged a daring escape, seizing a supply ship and sailing back to the mainland with nearly 300 followers. His return was not peaceful. Te Kooti believed he had been unjustly treated, and he sought revenge against those who betrayed him. He also preached a new religion, the Ringatu faith, blending Christianity and Maori traditions. Poverty Bay, a fertile coastal settlement with both settlers and Maori allies of the Crown, became his first target. In the early hours of 10th of November 1868, Te Kooti and his warriors struck. They moved silently through Poverty Bay, killing settlers in their beds, setting homes ablaze and ambushing anyone who tried to flee. The victims included entire families, men, women, and children. Many had no chance to defend themselves. Around 51 people were killed, 30 Europeans and about 20 Maori, who had allied themselves with the settlers. The massacre was brutal and shocking, not only for its suddenness but for the way it blurred loyalties. Maori killing fellow Maori who supported the Crown. Survivors described the scene as one of utter horror. Burning homes, mutilated bodies, and chaos under the night sky. News of the massacre spread across the colony within days, shocking settlers and the government alike. To the Crown, this was not just an attack, it was a direct challenge to colonial authority. The government launched an immediate campaign to hunt down Te Kooti. For years, Te Kooti waged a guerrilla war, using the dense forests and mountains of the North Island to his advantage. Though pursued relentlessly, he always seemed one step ahead, earning a reputation as a master tactician. Villages suspected of supporting him were punished, creating a cycle of violence that devastated communities. Despite the military pressure, Te Kooti gained followers who believed in his prophetic visions and his promise of Maori sovereignty. By the early 1870s, Te Kooti's forces were weakened, and his influence began to fade. In 1883, he was finally granted amnesty by the colonial government, though he was never formally pardoned for his actions. To settlers and their descendants, he remained a villain, forever tied to the bloodshed of Poverty Bay. To many Maori, however, Te Kooti was a prophet and freedom fighter, a man who resisted colonial oppression and left behind the Ringatu faith, which survives today. The Poverty Bay Massacre, however, stands as one of the darkest moments of the New Zealand Wars, a tragic reminder of the brutal clash between cultures, faiths, and visions of the future. The Poverty Bay Massacre is a haunting chapter of New Zealand's past, a story of revenge, survival, and legacy. History is rarely black and white, and Te Kooti remains a figure who inspires both condemnation and reverence. What do you think? Was he a prophet and freedom fighter, or a ruthless warlord? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, please don't forget to like, subscribe,